cruising miles an hour right now to catch Connor and the Auto Pro Fisherman. Here we go. Look
so we just
at
got this
that
automatic fisherman set up, and as soon as I dropped it down there, I could see him biting on it, and so
he was giving her a little nibble.
That
Let's
is what
get
you want to
right
see.
in the top of the lip.
Perfect hook set.
That is what automatic pro fishermen are made for.
Let's see if we can do it again here.
Safe release, no problems. Fishing while you're not even there. It's really the way to do it. We got all 4 of ours set out right now. These are homemade little devices. Cost us about 68 cents a piece to make.
Not a bad little crappie, they'll get bigger. Back down he goes, and we'll get set up here, and hopefully we can get another one.
Connor's just sitting here watching it.
Show you how I did this last time.
Yeah. Let's get a little close up here.
So basically, didn't have my rod set up. I need to get this thing tightened up. So basically, I put my thing down there without any bait on it. Dropped it down to about 6 feet. Stopped it. Marked my point. Fish came up at the sinker already, so they're already back. Drop it, bring it back up, go in the middle bucket, grab a little victim.
Ooh, that guy's probably not going to last too long. That's really unfortunate. The thing about these Auto Pro fishermen, they have a little bit of slack in the line, gives the absolute perfect amount of time for the fish to nibble on it before setting the hook on them.
So now you just hook them right below the dorsal fin.
Just exactly like that big shiner, but on a smaller little victim there.
Yep. A little bit difficult of a cast on a little bit. Alright, we got it on there, so now just get your sinker down there. Get your line to start going. Ready? Drop that down. Get this set. Right at the tip. Crucial that are real sensitive.
Yeah, these crappies are sometimes light biters, so they'll take it, and then just like that. Let's get a little bit of a closer look. Okay, let's just wait for it to go off. This is gonna be exhilarating. I can't even wait. My heart's pounding.
So he's nibbling on it. He's getting mad.
Boom! Right there. Right there. That is the Auto Pro fisherman for you.
That's hook for you.
Okay, that was easy.
Feels like a pretty good one too. Yep.
See, look at that.
Right there.
So you can have these. Obviously, we're sitting right next to this one, so it's not needed.
Take a look at this.
But you can have these sitting all around a bay. You can have 100 of these out if you got a big crew. You can contact us.
This one's got some pretty good markings on it.
Ooh, this one got tore up recently.
He's still healthy. He's still in. You got the perfect hook set.
Yep, perfect hook set. Look at that. Can we take a look at that tail again?
Take a look at that.
Look at that.
Definitely
he got
some
tore up.
in here, so we're gonna get him back.
I should set the hook on that. Yeah. Do that on camera? Nice fish. Easy. It's easy.
There's one.
Hey, so Connor's got one coming in there. I just caught that one right from the camera. Yeah, you should set the hook on that fish. Good job. We're so good at fishing sometimes. Just put it in front of the camera. Face only mother could love. That's an ugly little fish. Okay, one. What? Yeah. So, we wanted to go home. The goal was to go home with 20 fish. And The goal was to go out on a different lake and catch our keepers, but that just wasn't happening. So we found these schools, still in the same spot here, off this weed line. So we found these schools of fish, but they're real scattered. They only stay in one spot for a little bit, so you gotta move around, find them, fire up the school. So I got that gold VMC Flash Champ, something big, something flashy. Give her some real action, attract some attention. Fire up the school. Nice and easy. Saw how fast it was to catch that fish. Drop down. Oh, fish are coming up. Yep, they're here. That's 2 keepers. Looks like Connor's got maybe a keeper over there. The thing is, the crappies were really hitting in the morning, about 9-10 o'clock. A few hours after we got here, the crappies were on fire. Now they're kind of been hard to come by, but we're gonna be saving all the crappies, letting them go. We're just gonna be keeping the bluegills to keep here. Save the crappies a little bit because those are more fun, a little more prestigious fish. God, that's not rocket science though. There's a lot of fish in this hole. Remember, it's key, always have your pliers with you. Never want to be caught without a pliers, because this pliers right here has probably saved countless fish. Drop it back down. I'm using a 1/16 little Flash Champ by VMC. It's a nice little spoon. Tipping it with about 2 wax worms, and everything is just hammering it right now. These bluegill are aggressive. But this is the same hole that we've been catching crappies out of earlier, and the crappies are just gone. We don't know where they go. The bluegill are here in number. It warmed up considerably out. It's probably a good. There's another one. It's a nice keeper. We'll show you the little pile of fish at the end. It's probably, I don't know, it's just 28, 30 degrees out here right now. Very comfortable with no gloves. No problems there. And obviously, you can't be cold when you're catching fish that easy. Oh, a nice little crappie there. Ooh, he inhaled that little Flash Champ. That is just gone. Look at that. Oh, that little bait there is just swallowed. That thing's gone. Connor's in the background trying to pull his weight too, but I don't know. With the 1-to-1 little spooler rod, it's gonna be tough to catch up with this super high-speed Shimano Stratic. It's gonna be tough. The weeds are extremely deep. They run down into 18, 19 feet of water sometimes. That's probably why this spot's so good. So I cannot get these fish to take this little spoon anymore. So I'm going to try switching up to some plastic. Sometimes plastic's just the way to go. A little lighter presentation. There's just something about a little change of scenery for these fish. Gets them all back going again. That's why I think it's important to have 2 rods out at all times. Just like bass fishermen, they got 45. No crappie there. Tiny little guy. we got no fish on the screen anymore. Just one. And I guess he was a biter, so. Little bluegill there. Nothing crazy. And you gotta see this guy's fins. This is a parasite that they have up north here. And there's nothing to be too worried about. It's pretty common. But you don't want to be eating a ton of fish with parasites like this on them. I'll show you this guy's fins. Look at that. That is some black fins. Those are supposed to be almost clear. As you can see, that's straight black. There's little dots all over them. That fish will live just fine. Nothing's wrong with them, but just be advised, don't eat too many of those. Or if they look like this, maybe none of them at all. Look at that. Knows where they went. I guess not. Staying corrected once again. Ooh, nice crappie. There. That's the size of crappie that you want to be keeping. Nice slab of meat on that fish, but it's not too big. You want to let them big guys go. And this fish, he's been caught before. Half this one's face is ripped off. I'll show you that. Look at that thing. Half its face is gone. See, that fish has been caught before. Someone let it go, and now I was able to catch it again. So, just remember, practice catching and release. Don't keep too many, only keep what you need. There you go. And you get fish like that over and over. Ooh, that's gonna be a nice fish. Maybe not. Little crappie. He hit nice though. It is
I gotta get back down there.
It is quite smoky in here. We're in a little school of fish.
So
There's a nice little crappie there. Connor just threw a nice bluegill on the ice.
We got doubled up.
We got double fish. Whoa! We got flames coming up. We're gonna burn our shack down.
Okay, let's.
It is getting seriously smoky in here, so I'm gonna open up another vent. Cause it's smoking like real good in here.
Get them buns.
Yeah. Look at that. That's a good. How big's that?
About 11 inch.
That was, yeah, about 11. I'll go with 11.
Fills up the hand pretty nice.
That's a nice crappie.
That is what you're looking for when you go out on the lakes of Wisconsin. Just a beautiful fish.
And you don't have to worry about fins freezing up in here because, as we said before, it's about 1,000 degrees. And I guarantee you that guy right now, his mouth is watering. It sure knows mine is. Look at that.
There he goes.
There you go. Connor's on. Oh, I guarantee you that. that?
No, they don't see it.
I'm the fish slayer. Connor sucks. Here, maybe you can catch a fish now.